You talked about bringing your experience of Jivamukti as a teacher into the wider world.
Yes.
And finding your own voice as a teacher.
Uh-huh.
How have you done that? To find your own voice as a teacher, how do you advise your students who are coming along to do the same?
Well, we're at a great moment in history where we have this transportation and communication technology, so we can go to different parts of the world really fast, and we can video conference each other and stuff. And some people call it the spiritual supermarket, that there's like all these hybrids and fusions of modern science and ancient yoga, and I actually think it's a good thing. However, also we have a lot of sincere practitioners who really stick to tradition, and then that actually helps maintain the purity of the tradition, so that people like me who are a little more playful with the traditions and combining them can enjoy that. So the balance between traditionalism and spiritual supermarket coming together like that.
So you told me that you learned to sing mantras in the bathtub when you were a little boy.
Yes.
Do you remember some of the first ones you learned?
Sure. My dad would be splashing me and I'd be splashing him in the bathtub, and he would go Om and I would go Om, and then he'd go Om Mani and I go Om Mani, and he'd go Om Mani Padme and I go Om Mani Padme and Om Mani Padme Hum. Then we start doing it together. Om Mani Padme Hum, splashing our heads in the water. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. And just giggling and squealing, with Daddy in the bathtub. And it really actually isn't much more than that,
And do you teach him yoga now?
A little bit. Sometimes we travel together through geographic expeditions. We go to Central Asia, Bhutan, Tibet, Sri Lanka, Mongolia, India. And the next trip is the Footsteps of the Buddha, January 11th through the 18th with an extension. I'm hoping to get on that trip. It'll be a tour of all the actual locations where the Buddha had his life's journey, and all the temples that are built in those holy sites. And I teach yoga in the morning on those trips, and then he does meditation after lunch and after dinner. I do a little more of his meditation than he does of my yoga, but all the yoga that I do is his, because he gave me the body along with my mother Nina.
So is having your dad as a mentor complicated ever? No, he's always really supportive of whatever I'm doing, whether I'm in show business or whether I'm in holistic healing or public speaking. And he's very determined that I finish college, even though I'm 38. I did drop out, and so that's sometimes, he's a very traditional academic scholar, and he wants me to complete that, someday. Why?
Well, just that's what he knows. That's the establishment that gives him a lot of credentials, and parents want to give their children everything they can, and not every parent can give that, and so that's all. He just wants me to be able to receive everything he can give without feeling like it's not me or something. So I can take everything, I can take all of his power, and people can say, wow, your class was just like your dad, or you look just like your sister, and it doesn't take anything away from me. It's still me.
Did you have to work at that? I would think that would be hard.
It comes and goes. In some ways it was natural, but I think, yes, when I turned about 32, I started to constructively individuate.
Downstairs.
So it means I have all the power of my parents in my body and in my behavior, but I also have my own power.